Yes, a very important question from 2019 NET examination, and this question talked about cliche communication. Now, important thing to note is lots of online references have incorrect answers for questions like this. So make sure you are referring to authentic sources when you are focusing on the answers. In the doorstep explanation, we have done this in detail. The 2019 paper of 2nd December evening shift talks about mini summaries at the end of each class are called as. Now, I explain first of all the 4 terms which are given here. The first term is verbal breakup. Verbal breakup implies that when I am explaining certain thing, I am categorizing that into different criterias, or to make it simple, I am giving categories. Okay, under category A, we would study this. Under category B, we would study this. And category C, we would study this. And this is verbal. That means I am not writing on the board, but I am explaining it verbally that these are the 3 categories under which we can understand the concept. So that is what is verbal breakup. It's not a mini summary. Verbal signpost. Now signpost is what? Let's say you are going on a road and you see a sign like this. That means U-turn is allowed on this road. This is a signpost. So verbal signpost is nothing but verbal indications which explain that you are or you should follow a given path. Okay. Therefore, verbal signpost is again not a mini summary. Staggered conclusion, there is nothing like this, but to just keep you in a simple way, what is the staggered? Staggered is one after the other. So when I am arranging things, I am not arranging them parallelly. I arrange here, then here, then here, then here, then here. So I call this pattern as a staggered pattern. There is nothing like a staggered conclusion. Cliche conclusion. Now what is cliche? Cliche is indicating something in a miniature form. So I explain something as a summary, and this is what is called as cliche communication, and this is the correct answer for this question. Now this is a mini summary in the case of the classroom teaching, but however when I am writing essay, it could be a creative piece of writing which explains the meaning. So the meaning of cliche there would be different, but here it indicates that when I am explaining the concept, rather than explaining everything again, towards the end I can have a quick flow chart, a mind map to explain a quick summary of what has been discussed through the class, and this is what is the right answer for this question. I hope you understand these terms very carefully, extremely important, and most of the places you are finding these incorrectly mentioned. So be very careful that you go through right, authentic and meaningful sources. Even some of the places you would find meaningless explanations for terminologies. So make sure you understand the concepts, dive into the depth before answering and understanding the concept.